Hello. And welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Thank you for the hydrate while I was trying to do my intro. And thank you, Fisco, for the heart attack. I appreciate it. Hey, no. Get out of here, Fisco. You're not lurking. If you're talking, you're not lurking. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. All right. Let's make sure that I'm actually recording, and I am with 0 drop frames. All right. We want to do... I'm going to just go into Croft Manor. There is expeditions, but it sounds like it's very action-orientated, and I don't know if you can do these, like, co-op or something like that. I don't think I want to do this stuff. From what I saw... Cold Darkness and Laura's Nightmare are supposed to have some, but... I want actual stories. So, Croft Manor, I think, has the single-player stuff. VR mode. We'll do that, right? Yeah, I wish. How do you do VR mode? So just looking around... It must just be looking around frickin' Manor or something. But anyways, Blood Ties. Let's do this. Some documents and relics found throughout the manor are essential. I could have read that, thank you. So since this is on my new rig, this is gonna look a lot fucking better.
Final notice to Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere. Dad's safe.
Yeah, that guy can go to hell. You got a new mic, did you? Alright, this is going to be a little weird. I need to resituate this. What I need to do is get a stand. I might use a coat hanger and build a stand for my new buttons. I'll do buttons. Alright. It's locked, like it's a safe or something.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
Out of my way, chair. Okay, enough of that.
My birthday crown.
Aww.
I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting.
The
my
treasure of
penmanship
ages.
was pretty good.
Is that even the same voice actress? Disgraced. Renowned historian Wild claims debunked. I proved it, though.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Emilia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
The geeky way of flirting? No, the right way of flirting. That's what that is.
Parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start.
And that's the best way, is when you have somebody that you could discuss with and debate with instead of just shouting at or just looking at.
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
Is that my doorbell? Oh, that was a doorbell. Okay. Why did you even let me open that?
A picture with
memories.
Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
Oh, because your tank top that you eventually get. Gotcha. Yeah, he looks weird in a dress.
This is probably my grandfather, Benjamin.
Benjamin Croft, the builder of this manor. Ooh, I found a head.
One of Dad's Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he
Sorry,
met
Dark.
on an expedition in Nigeria.
Now that's a nose. That's a nose. Looks like a heavy-ass mask. Just stuff that in my pocket. And what's this?
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Oh, the one he wrote. Oh, so this is before she started looking for everything in the main game? Or was it after? I actually
Dad's
don't know.
map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the prophet's tomb.
But now she's talking like this, it's like she already found it. Maybe there's just more things she has to prove about Daddy. We definitely got some daddy issues.
I finally introduced Richard to the family.
Mommy!
It went precisely how I imagined.
Uh-oh.
I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and
Wow.
thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway.
Ugh.
One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man.
I would hope so.
It will break my mother's heart.
Introducing him to your
But
parents.
I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
It's not Mom, is it? Keep hitting right click to zoom in.
The
Can't
door
do
to
that.
the library.
It's locked.
Locked. There's got to be another way through.
Maybe this paper will help.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Oh, Laura, you nerd. That's cool. I'll do that. That was
Dad's
weird.
artifacts from the Nile Valley. I
Fine.
always love looking at these. Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
This is a strange looking Ankh, right? Like, it's way too big and it looks like it was fused together. Okay. Maybe I'm not getting some there, but that's kind of strange. Yeah, I don't think I need my
Hi,
freaking
Dad.
vision for stuff
I've been
like this.
thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say
so.
that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
That sucks. Nothing in the backpack, really? Or the computer? Strange.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the Manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
Yeah, we need to either sue him out of existence or just kill him. I think killing him would probably be easier. Do you have nothing to say about that? Okay. Wow, a clock. You really need to clean this place up a little bit, Lara.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, I won't be boring your sword this time.
I don't remember the older games. I'm sure that's a allusion to that. And why did it say translate? I didn't
The
translate
Grand
anything.
Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be
So
one of
grand.
the first
So
things to
Holly.
fix.
Let's stay up here first. It's a family crest? The Croft crest.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I...
Fuck you, Daddy!
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing. Look,
You think she would have
I
the
need a key to
keys?
open this.
You think long ago she would have the keys? Ah! Missing here.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
Searching. Wait, what's that?
Someone has a sense of humor.
Had it engraved. Didn't just write it on the back. Had it engraved. I'm dying from cancer. I don't know why. Uh-huh. I think I may have found a reason. What was that?
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Well, if you're going to rise from the ashes and be born anew, you have to die first. So that presents a problem. Well, downstairs it is, then.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places.
Intricate.
About finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Yeah, life will make you do that. Can I read this obvious glowing thing? Thank you.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and, oh, God, I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes.
Wait,
now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal.
When we were
He will
married?
laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
I'm assuming it's just the wording that's throwing me off. When Richard and I were married, makes me think that they separated. But I think what she means there is like when they got married. I don't know. Is that an American distinction? I don't know. It very well could be. Did something happen to her in Tibet? Oh, I can actually light this. Oh, I wouldn't have seen that even with my visual. You know, let's just leave. It's easier if I just leave, right?
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
A fucking light? Yeah, that'd be nice. I got a flashlight, motherfucker!
Should be able to explore the dark now.
I can't go outside? Aw, man.
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the Manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next.
I don't think it's the same voice actress.
This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long, I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for, I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Either she's not trying, or she's sick, or it's somebody else. Because I think the reason why they distorted her voice there was because it doesn't fucking sound like her. Maybe I'm wrong.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
I don't think he means that in the slightest.
Another one of Dad's immortality
Ouroboros.
artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Good old Ouroboros. Eat that snake tail, baby. Eat that snake tail. Alright, what else we got? Oh, it's a door. That might help if I went in the door. Well, I can't go in the door. Yeah, I definitely need the master key, that's for sure. Alright. So we go this way, I guess. Where's my butler? Where's Jeeves? I want to lock him in the freezer. I'm a wonderful person.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Just say it's one of your ancestors. You know, that one. Okay, well, the only thing I've got is a flashlight. So if I missed anything, I don't think I did. What am I missing here? I'm gonna automatically turn on the light somewhere. Ah, here we go. Okay. I think this might be where I need to go. Okay, well, now we're in a horror game. That's great.
Emilia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Emilia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Yeah, he's held this grudge since she met Lord Croft. That's sick. Kind of pathetic, honestly. Hey, it's Stool. Yeah, Laura, can we not be here? This is such a bad idea.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
Or you could, fix it.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Emilia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Emilia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Emilia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
He was pretty brash. Everything is locked, damn it. Some fuses in and yep. Just have to continue in the dark. Dusty, dusty dark. Oh, there's alcohol down here, as well as rats. Alcohol is what's in... Sorry, Chair. I was just trying to read this.
Emilia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece.
Say his name now.
You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
This guy is sick. Just completely and utterly sick. There's rats down here.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Yeah, kinda. Creepy. Just a rat. Just a rat.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer of all places.
They had to mention
Before
it.
I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
And she's also missing her mother, which she never got to
Winston.
know.
I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
Yeah, little shit. Such a little shit. Oh yeah, it's stuck. I didn't remember how to relinquish control.
King to queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to
Yes, it
king's
is.
bishop 6. Check.
Chat.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to king 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that.
She's too
You
brash.
should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Once you learn to slow down.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Yeah, she was very, very brash. Give him. You need a crowbar? I don't have a crowbar. Damn it, Kiwi. Just a minute, everyone. Kiwi wants me to drink water. Are you happy? Are you happy? Alright. Well, we'll need to come back here, down here when it has crowbar. Proton pack.
I'm at a crossroads now.
For the ghosts.
Good Lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. 2 roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
Obviously it was. And it's not vodka that you know of. No way for you to know. Ah, that rat's gonna get me!
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
I want to see that birthday party. I really do. I can move that. And that'll allow me to move that. Okay, fair enough. Very complicated puzzle. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't staring at a walkthrough right now. I'm just kidding. Okay. That sucks ass, but okay. Just trying to pull it back a little bit farther, but I guess you didn't need to. Yay, I did it! I am amazing, and everybody knows it now. What is this?
Dad loved a good bottle of wine.
That's
I
not
can
wine.
still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Right? Where do you put... It's a decanter, right? I don't know. Do you normally put wine in those things? Oh, God, Laura, why? Oh, I hate you.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair.
Indeed, Laura. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there, see the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The keepers of knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let
Birthday
me.
party.
I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
They trapped up the basement. Trapped up the basement. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh my. What is that? We can keep going or we can go up here. Which way is the right way? So weird that a high-class lord has a birthday party for his daughter, and it's down underneath the house in the dirt. That's just so strange. What's that up there? Let's see if we can set off the trap.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Oh, this is the trap. What am I looking for? Hello? I don't know what I'm looking for here. Sometimes these just frickin'...
Winston
go.
used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
Can I drop over? Ah, I was hoping it would like drop on my
Water
head.
damage from the main hall above.
Okay, I don't want to go that way yet. Let's go back. See what's in the water. Oh, what is this?
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
Seriously? Seriously? The game is really pretty. I give you that. Okay, so that's it. Perfect. I had to have me mummy. It's weird how this creepy place all of a sudden isn't so creepy once you realize what they were doing down here. Oh, did I saw something down here? So we can stand up now. Just glad it's not in first person. Careful, Laura. Okay, good. And go home. This is what I saw before.
This bust of
An
Anubis
actual
was from
artifact.
Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have
Yeah.
put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
He used actual artifacts to celebrate with his little girl. Where would there be a fucking crowbar? I decimated that. Hello? Oh, okay, there we go. What's this?
Plans for adding electricity to
Actual
the manor.
plans.
Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing
Huh.
page.
Wonder why. That's odd.
Emilia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
I mean, right decision, but you went back to it after you lost her. Unfortunately. That's a tight fit. Ooh.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
Croft emblem.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Emilia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
I wonder if she figured it out. That also might be a... Oh, okay. That also might be a hint for me.
Need something to light this.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
So what, she made up her own?
Let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times. This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
Yeah, she was raised to be just as obsessed. Don't know if that was a good thing, though.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Emilia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Was she dying? Is that why he became so obsessed with this?
An elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
Huh.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Jaffa cakes? Wow. Jaffa cakes next to William Blake. Are they still there? I hate Jaffa cakes. Sorry, I'm not a fan of orange and chocolate. No, thank you.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Emilia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, so I don't know. Actually, I do know. I don't know the number for this, but we can find it later. We have that list of Egyptian whatever regions. I can't think right now, but that was what was downstairs. So whatever symbol that was, that's the first one. But I don't know what Emilia's favorite painting is, or by Emilia, what his favorite painting is. So I'm gonna have to keep looking.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe.
Thank you. That's what I was
here.
explaining. Oh, I didn't see the dinosaur behind me.
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it though.
Smart thing to have.
The
BC.
Croft family crest and initials BC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Baron Croft, or did his name start with the B? I don't remember. She literally said it not too long ago. I know, I want to go light the thing. Get off my face.
Should be able to light the fireplace now.
Haha! I has fire. To hold it down, apparently. Wow, that's some good wood. What did that do, though? Exactly, what did that do?
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
Rawr.
Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
We need to pick up the dinosaur. I mean, that would be required, right? Okay. I'll push this. Pull it, I guess.
Took quite a tumble off this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Really? That must have been really bad. I guess one was back, and that with the thing, and that with the thing, and ah! There you go. I don't know why I keep trying to go to the other side. You know, I've never ever seen one of these in real life. I've never seen a library where you need something like this, ever. I've been to quite a few libraries. Libraries, rather. Quite a few libraries.
Blank, except for the image of a
No, it's
key.
not. No. This is the invisible ink. I can't really do anything with it, though.
I remember this map now. It leads to the
source.
master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Heat of a fire. All right, what's it? Now I need a crowbar. God damn.
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
You little shit. Stole one of the master keys. You little shit. Alright, before I play that, yep. There'd be something over here.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
Just a little bit more famous. You know, when you look for stuff like this, if you don't find it, if it's not immortality, it doesn't matter. Because it could be anything, you know? And the fact that you found something, or you found an answer, even if it contradicts what you were looking for, that's fine, right?
This music
Don't
is familiar.
be copyright.
It's beautiful.
That's nice. I'm turning it off just in case. I don't want to edit that out. It's annoying. Oh, okay.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off.
No!
Didn't I put it back properly?
Dare you? Young lady, how dare you? It's locked. Alright. See if we can find the master key.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Where?
X marks the spot, as they say.
Move this out of the way. Whoa! I was not expecting that. Ha ha!
The master key. This should
The
get me into the
master
West
key.
Wing.
Nice. We have 2 doors we can open while we're here. If I can move. That's nice. I need to move.
This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
Most rooms in the manor? I mean, it's a master key. It should be
there might
all,
be more
right?
clues to find in the library.
Yeah, but I think I need a crowbar. Where is this? I'm trying to orientate myself. Orientate myself. It must not have been in here, because I would have gotten this
Mistress
before.
Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
What a kindly old man. And wow, you're going back to watch my Alien unboxing. That was a long time ago. That's a big lion. I want to light this fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. All right, okay, we're downstairs. Perfect, that's what I wanted. All right, let's look around and yeah, I'm gonna have to come back. Actually, maybe the helmet's around here somewhere. I was never funny, Kiwi. How dare you? How very dare you? Do I look funny to you? Do I make you laugh? How dare you? Alright, I'm assuming what I need is going to either need the crowbar or that wedge. Oh yeah. Either the crowbar or the helmet. Oh, the crowbar might get me that
I
helmet.
think there might be more clues to find in the library.
I understand that, but also screw you. We're looking for other things. Downstairs we can light a fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Sorry. Just happens. God damn it, Kiwi! Look how close we are to lighting the fire, and you stopped me.
So rude.
So very rude. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to hold it. Yay, we have fire. Burn it all and start fresh. But the memories. Think of the memories. All the memories. I know I need to drink water, but also shut up. Leave me alone. I'll play video games and slowly die of dehydration. I think literally it's just the west wing. That's all that's left. I don't think there's another door. Memories are pain. They can be, but they can also teach us. That's kind of the point. Okay. We're never going to get to the west wing. If anybody wants to know why we haven't completed this game by now, Kiwi. That's her name almost everywhere. Harangue her and ask her to draw art for you. Actually, let me do something real quick. 1 second. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. Don't worry, everybody. I fixed it. God damn it. Keep. All I can do is open the damn door.
Worse than I thought.
Oh. Tree must have gone in the side of the window or something. Oh, yeah. Portion of the wall as well. That sucks. Spooky and scary. I don't like it. Why are you walking like you can't run through here?
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things.
I didn't see anything. I was just scared by the light. There's nothing here.
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
Giant mustache.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Yeah, she's been a tomboy.
Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
Favorite painting we need to find.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice.
That's why she wanted the invisible
grinning
ink.
like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
So, did she paint that memory, perhaps? Or was the piano Laura wanted to play when she was younger? That's pretty cool.
I don't have any memory of this.
Huh.
I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
It sucks. Ooh, another picture.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Oh, we all start out that small. Actually, I was a bit of a big baby. Been a big baby my entire life.
Which one was Dad's favorite?
Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, I thought that was 3D for a moment.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Cool. So that
Blocks
means
of red.
4.
Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination.
So the second number is 4. Do I need to... Okay, I can't really interact with it. So, something for something. Need to find out the hieroglyph
Almost got it, darling.
district thing.
Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
Fortunately, what ifs don't really help, do they? Brr, 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 brr. At least I can't play the piano.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Yeah, that room was just perfectly preserved. So that's what they meant by Mom's room. Not that she had her own room to sleep in, it was the painting room. But yeah, she created. Oh, what's this?
With Emilia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Emilia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
And then he dove into his obsession, met the wrong fucking people, and died. Just sad.
After everything Atlas has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young.
What
but
happened?
I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
Seems like Atlas was at the root of most of it.
I think this was Dad's pocket watch.
What do you want me to notice?
Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
Yeah, okay. That's creepy as all balls, but what does that mean? Hey, Bust, how you doing?
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
You never know. Some traditions don't need to be upheld.
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her.
What is there a smell? Looks like it's empty. Dad, smell though.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it.
Both
so
of
we
you
found
seem
a small
to.
chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
Yeah, unfortunately, Atlas dogged you your entire life and then dogged your daughter. What a piece of shit. An absolute piece of shite. For us.
Emilia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
At least that old
So
thing
unhealthy.
still works.
So very unhealthy.
I am bursting with pride. Emilia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was
Griffin's
more infamous
good.
at Croft than even me. No, Emilia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in
that's
Egypt,
cute.
where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
So I'm wondering if she was conceived on their wedding night. They got to it, didn't they?
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
What is this?
Mum's wedding ring.
A
I
big
always
fucking
wondered what
ring.
happened to it.
Good God. I
The
can't read.
inscription is faded.
Something yours. Somethingly yours. Eternally yours? I think it's eternally yours. Dirtiest places.
Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful.
Well, that sucks, Dark. I'm sorry. October. So
There's a date. October something. Damn, the number is faded. Their anniversary was in October, but which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
oh, how many days till her birthday was it? I don't remember. October 13th. So it's not 13.
13th, Mum's birthday. Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
Exactly. Let's see here.
For God's sake, memorize the
Let's see. It was one of Emilia's.
I finally introduced Richard to the family.
No. Okay. Why can't I? That's weird.
I always accepted that Richard's rather
Was it 4 days? That's what I was thinking.
I'm at a crossroads now. The offer came in the post last week.
Well, those are ones I haven't found. Wait, what? All right.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum
So
on
it'd
her
be
birthday.
9, right? So something 4-9. Okay. Let's leave this where it is. I don't know. Another thing, there were 2 suits of armor, so maybe I could take the head from one and put it on the other? That a possibility? There you are. No, I can't interact with it at all. Alright, I need to find out what the other number is, if that's the case. So let's go back to the library. Back to the library! Shout out if you see a head. Just a random head. I mean, things like that happen, right? Alright, let's go. I can't get back down there. Wait, what?
For God's sake, memorize the combination.
Whatever the
you
treasure
fool.
was.
Lara.
Problem is... Oh, I didn't know I can climb up here. Well, there you go. Maybe it's something up here. Really nice to have a crowbar right about now.
This picture was taken in the library.
I can see that. 1320.
1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
How does that help? I don't think that helps. Right, I was trying to get back down under this place.
I remember this now.
This is what I'm talking
Each
about.
district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always prefer...
Maybe it was on the actual thing. Did I pick it up?
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing.
It has to be. Is it the crown itself, or does it have to be on the crown? Do we need to find it? If it might be in that fucking trunk.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number.
Okay. Crap. Let's look around, I guess. Because I obviously must have missed something. Down there. So we need a crowbar to get into some of these trunks. That's our problem right now.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
All right, it's not going to let me actually put them in.
Search the rest of the manor for the clues to the combination.
That's the thing that sucks right now, is it's not going to let me just put it in and guess, which I probably could right now. You can go back down that way. Take us to the library. See? Missed something. Hello? Well, that was fun. Nothing in there. Alright, well, let's go back down. And make sure that we didn't miss anything. She's convinced that it's... Oh, I can go in this room. I forgot about... That is not how doors normally open, Laura. Oh. Never mind. That didn't help at all. Was there another one down here, perhaps? I know there are some things down here I need the crowbar for. Maybe I just passed up the crowbar somewhere. Anybody know where the crowbar is? Make things much easier. Wait, is that a piece of paper that I can read? No, it's not. Apparently it's unimportant. Alright, what I was thinking of before was the districts are down here actually on the wall. Where did I see that? I saw hieroglyphs down here somewhere. Ugh. Right there. It's a symbol for infinity. Alright, if you want to, Mark, don't put it into chat just yet. God, ants are killing me. What am I trying to do? Why does it say revealed?
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servant.
I don't know why that says revealed. That's weird. Now it's Mark's turn. Exactly. Anyways,
I remember this now.
There is no infinity.
Each district in ancient Egypt.
Apparently I'm wrong about that. Yeah, see, there it is again. Did I not change the title? Eh, who cares? I didn't, did I? Okay. I'll change the game. Beyond that, I don't care. Thank you for telling me. It's only been an hour and a half. Title, and I don't really care right now. Yeah, I have a feeling I just missed the crowbar somewhere. I didn't know this thing closed. But it doesn't matter. You know what, Mark? Give me a hint where it is. Or if I can even get it right now.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
She really wants me to stay in the library. Why did it have me start the fire? Well, it didn't have me do it. Why was I able to start the fire over here? All right. We have these expedition maps. The fact that one of them says revealed to me.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Oh, that's when it's revealed. Okay, never mind.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Yeah, okay. That doesn't help us at all. Fair enough. I'm thinking, since this is a new area, it would be in here, right?
This is strangely beautiful.
You say so, Laura. I'll take your word for it. I find it creepy. Oh, so the crown's in the safe, so that doesn't help me at all then. Wait, what? That didn't make any sense. So something for 9. Oh, I didn't even know I can go up here. Arg. This might help.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby.
She was born
I've
tonight.
never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favorite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
Yeah, I guess so. Even in her death. This one open? All right, I can open to this one.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Emilia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
Yeah, because it's still here. So I'm wondering if that's a painting of New York, the New York skyline, from some perspective. The hieroglyphs notes write the crown's clue. Okay. Okay, it really wants me to go back to the library. Yeah. Okay. There's something I'm missing in the library. I assume it's down on the ground floor. I understand that, I just don't know the location. That's the problem. I've been looking around, I don't know where she would put it. We don't have Laura's room. I guess that's strange, there is no room for Laura. Lara, whatever. Why did it stay open this time but not last time? That's odd. Supposed to turn on the music. Maybe I was supposed to turn on the music. Wait, I can open this now? When did I get I needed a crowbar, right?
For my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8?
That's such bullshit. All right.
I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
Let's find out. It might do it automatically.
Back to the study to open that safe.
Okay, it just does it automatically. But I want to see which one it is. Hieroglyph worksheet.
I remember this now.
is
Each
5.
district in ancient.
So 549? All right. Question. Will this just complete everything? Because I'm missing relics and documents. Mark, will this completely complete the, Nope? Okay, good, thank you.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Let's see what it
Okay,
is.
found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out. That worked.
I'm a genius. Yeah, the only thing that was holding me back was the fact that I could open the boxes all of a sudden. What item did I find that was able to do that?
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe.
Okay, that doesn't really help us.
That's not what I'm looking for.
I mean, it's cool and everything, but yeah, not what I'm looking for.
It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Emilia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Emilia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Oh, fuck.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it.
You should publish it then.
Handwritten. This is the only copy.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that.
Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page.
Oh, come on.
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
You know how to decipher it. Hello, Sir Lancelot. I don't remember if that's Lancelot or not.
A hidden message.
Where's this? Oh, I know where this is. This is down the cellar.
What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of
Hieroglyphs.
clue.
The hieroglyphs. See right there. Let me write it up for you. It's a number, right? Oh, fuck me. All right, I'm just gonna leave that for now because I don't really need a number. Kind of hard to get it lined up. Actually, probably be faster if I went the other way. Probably be faster. Is it down this way, actually? I'm thinking of it. It was. I was about to go the long way. No reason to crawl under the house. We always played chess over here. So that would be right here. Okay, so it is a 3-digit code. Damn.
A hidden message.
Let's see here. It's only 3 digits, 3 dashes. God, it's so hard to see what this is.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a
One,
symbol and a number.
something
I always
two.
preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
142, I think. It's hard for me to remember things. So 142. 142. That was it. Thank God.
Damn, locked in. Did
Well,
this open
fuck.
the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here. Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not this.
The renovations are proceeding in secret.
Yeah.
The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
So is this before or after he tried to use the elixir? Because if it's after, that means he discovered something. You want a place like this? God damn it, Kiwi.
The missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Oh, I gotcha. That's why it's secret, and there's something behind this. Let's keep on the outside first.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east. Our respite to the west. Our future is to the south. Our past is to the north.
What? Does this have something to do with the compass upstairs?
Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
Yeah, still need a crowbar. Okay. Whoa!
Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
Whoa! Getting a little crazy with the fucking invisible ink there, buddy.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
I'm sure there's more elsewhere. Yeah, that's a thing.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me
Isn't that
you're
what you're doing?
heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. Well, to that, I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Emilia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Emilia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Emilia. And so do we all. Atlas.
I think Laura deserves better than you. Fuck him. That is the biggest fuck him I have ever thought.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Emilia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual.
Jeez.
Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Emilia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Emilia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
I hope it didn't work. I really hope it didn't
Brought her
work.
home. She's here, somewhere.
I really hope it didn't work.
This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the temple of Chien. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
Statues like that are all over the place in China. What is that?
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
A pinch that can serve as a. You know what? I'm just gonna move on from that. That's a thought we don't need.
Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
About fucking time. I got a crowbar. I know how to use a crowbar.
My love, it is silent, so peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment, only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love. Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
But he couldn't do it. Yeah, I'm sad now as well,
Faced
Kiwi.
death alone. She was so brave.
Destroy the wall. Yeah, it really seems like there's something back here, but I guess not. Can't push it, so I definitely can't push it real good. Oh, there we are. Yeah.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
Yeah, she says, I don't remember writing this. I do remember being bored in school, though. Yeah, I guess getting back down into the cellar would be easier going this way, right? So we'll open all the things we couldn't open before. This way? Yeah. Yep. I think I'm gonna be done with a lot of places after I start opening these up. Hey! I broke it! There we go.
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Emilia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves.
As far as we know, he did. He really did. Alright, back up and out. I think we're done with all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Trying to think of the other places that I needed the crowbar. Would it show it on the map? I don't want to use the compasses yet. I'm assuming that's what I need to do next. Right. There's a trunk up here.
The Croft family crest.
So I have a shield now. Where would I put the shield? Is it not the head that I need on the knight? Alright, I think I'm done up here. Climb down over here and see if we can use the armor. All that's left to look around at would be the west wing. Yeah, he doesn't have a shield, but I guess I use it for later. Let's look at the west wing real quick, just to be sure that there's nothing else I can open up. Open up. Nothing's marked on here, but I don't know if it's supposed to get marked. That's the problem. I don't think there was anything, right? Thought I missed something. Alright, what does it look like? I have 36 out of 40 and 50 out of 54, so I'm missing 4 of each. Relics and documents. I just don't want to get into a place where I get stuck and can't go back. That's what I want to try to avoid. Is there something up here? No, I had already opened it. Okay, fair enough. Hey! Yeah, okay, there's nothing else. Time to go back to the main hall. Did I put the shield right here? No. Right, so does the shield go down on the... Go down here? Oh, that doesn't. Okay.
Knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Have I been to the room of nightly activity? What? Okay, so I want to go west. I just went to the bedroom. I was just in there. The problem is... Yeah, I was literally just in the bedroom. Right, I can't manipulate this at all. I don't see how this helps me. I really don't. Oh, here's something I can break. That's north. Okay, whatever. Yes, it's a big candelabra. It's a creepy sound.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
I mean, that's normal, but normally you don't
I
taste
expected
over
a
it.
sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Emilia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last few weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy, one that I confess caught me entirely off guard. This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption.
It's getting a little weird there.
I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
Yeah. No, the reason I say that, Kiwi, is because the way that the riddle was sounded, you'd think that the mausoleum would have been to the west. But apparently, I'm an idiot. Oh, well, here we go. No. I thought I'd put the crest there. All the other crawls. Oh, there it is right there.
My great-grandmother Rose, nicknamed the Golden Rose for her perfect reputation. I wonder what she would have thought of me.
You'd be surprised. Maybe she would have been happy that you broke free of the expectations.
My God, can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
No, it's just I thought the shield would go there. Why do I have a shield? Please don't tell me this is the end. If it is, oh well, we missed a couple.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me, with all my love, your mother.
Well, shit. That was really good.
What's this? A letter.
2 days later. Okay. What's this? A letter? Where? Oh, there we go. It's on the ground.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Emilia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void.
Damn right,
Croft
bitch.
Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to obtain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
No, I'm just going to talk over you. No.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Cool. How you gonna do that? Oh, actually got all the documents. There's 3 more relics. And they said there was more relics that appeared or something like that. They showed a katana. Just let us look around. She did clean up a little bit. I don't know if she has enough money, but she should really be getting some help. Just saying. A little bit of help. That's a big bear. Big scary bear. At least we left that open. What are we looking for? Herm. Really need to clear out all this crap. Maybe something in the office. Aha! Here it is.
The broken sword I brought back from Yamatai.
That was the first game, right? Those are climbing gear. Just thrown on the ground, which is perfect.
The Atlas. Such an
You took it
amazing
with
piece
you?
of craftsmanship. Sophia insisted I take it home with me.
Okay. I don't agree with that, but if she insisted, then I guess that's cool. It's my ID. All right. I'm missing one more thing. And I have no idea where it is. This is my bow. What am I missing? Rescued! Yeah, we done got rescued. Oh, it's right there. Oh, cool. 2 pistols.
I can
is the
still
last thing.
remember the last time I fired these.
Cool. That's it. What do I do? Just walk out the front door, maybe? I don't really have an objective. Yeah, there's some guns. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mark. I found him. But do I just quit out? That's so weird. I guess I just quit out of it. I got everything I needed. Well, I guess that's it for this recording session. Yeah, I couldn't find anything out about that. I also have, let's see, I have the, I guess they just count as relics, but I also have the, shield. I don't know where it is, but I picked it up and that was it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything with that. According to the stats and the achievement I just got, I just finished everything. They are relics? Okay, that's all they were. But yeah, I guess that was, what was that? I don't even remember what that was. Let's exit to the main menu. Find out what the fuck I just played. I mean, that was very story heavy. I was looking for story. I fucking found it. And I'm glad it Blood Ties. I thought it was Blood Ties. I just wasn't sure. Laura's Nightmare? Ugh. Oh, that sounds like, okay. We can also explore Croft Manor. We're not going to do that this time. We'll do that next time. But we're close to being at the end here. So, yeah. That was a Blood Ties as far as the recording goes. I'm still going to be streaming, guys, so don't go anywhere. But, yeah. That was that. We're getting really close to being done with this. I don't think I have the third game, though, unfortunately. I wouldn't be playing it right away anyway. But, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's weird how that was more of an adventure game than anything else. And it kind of fit, it kind of didn't. It was kind of clunky because third person camera and shit, but it doesn't matter. I still had fun with it regardless, and we did find everything thanks to everybody's help in chat. And anyways, hopefully you enjoyed my nonsense. If you did, a like, comment, subscribing, and hitting that bell icon would be greatly appreciated. This has been Boy Lag, signing off.